At the picturesque Jacobs Creek Winery on this sublime spring afternoon, none other than the Chief Winemaker of Jacobs Creek, Bernard Hickin, is conducting friendly masterclasses for a very lucky few who are getting the chance to become their very own winemaker.
Well, what we've got is a 40-foot container which has been revamped to do blends for wine consumers who actually come into the Jacobs Creek Visitor Centre. And what it does is to give wine consumers a really unique experience in terms of blending their own wine to their own personal taste. And we think it's something really special that for about 15 to 20 minutes they can taste a number of different varieties of wine, different grape varieties, to work out the flavours that they like in those particular grape varieties, to then come up with their own personal blend to their personal taste. We then bottle off that blend based on the percentages of the varieties that they like, and we put a label on with their own name and they can take it home with them. Very complex. I think you can see the combination of the Merlot and the Cabernet are very similar. They're sort of blackberry, blackcurrant, and that's popping up straight away. I can see that. But there's also a bit of the black cherries coming from the Pinot.
Yeah.
Well, it's really unique in the way that what we do is present 4 premium red wines. There's, in this case, there's a Pinot Noir, a Merlot, a Shiraz, and a Cabernet Sauvignon, and we taste through with the consumer who's tasting each variety to work out the flavours in each particular wine. Once they've tasted those, they'll work out a preference for which ones they like, and which ones they like the most, which ones they like the least, and so then we'll start guiding them through a blending process to blend those varieties that they like the most, and use less of the wines that they like the least, and they'll end up with a varietal blend that suits their particular palate, their particular taste. They actually become a winemaker, and they get 3 choices to make blends. But the important thing is it's about their taste, their own personal preference, their likes and dislikes as to what the final blend should be for them, which is the really exciting part about this blend process. And that's what makes the blend so much fun.
Very educational, and to think that I've actually blended my own wine, but I learnt a little about the blending and the differences between the 4 of the wines, Pinot Noir and the Merlot and the Shiraz and the Cab. Yeah, it was, I'd do it again. It was great. I'd like to try the white.